Once upon a time, in the mid-1700s, there was a woman who was a mother with 12 children, and she was pregnant with her 13th child. Her name was Mother Leeds, and she lived in a small village nestled in the rolling hills of the countryside of Pinelands, New Jersey. Mother Leeds was known throughout the village of her large brood and her uncanny ability to care for them all. Despite the constant demands of her growing family, she managed her household with a quiet efficiency that bordered on the supernatural. As her 13th pregnancy progressed, whispers began to circulate among the villagers. Some said it was unnatural for a woman to bear so many children, while others muttered darkly about curses and ill omens. Mother Leeds paid them no mind, focusing instead on preparing for the arrival of her newest little one. One particularly dark and stormy night in October, as the wind howled through the pine barrens, Mother Leeds went into labor. The midwife was summoned, and the older children were sent to stay with neighbors. As the hours wore on, the pain intensified. Mother Leeds had many children, but the pain of birthing this one was too great, and in a moment of desperation, she cried out, "This one must be a devil!" Little did she know the terrible power her words would hold. As the final push came and the baby emerged, a horrifying sight met the eyes of the midwife and Mother Leeds. The newborn was not a human child, but a grotesque creature with hooves, a goat's head, bat-like wings, and a forked tail. Before anyone could react, the monstrous infant let out an unearthly shriek and took flight, smashing through the window and disappearing into the stormy night. The midwife fainted dead away. While Mother Leeds lay in shock, unable to comprehend what had just transpired. Word spread quickly through the village, and soon the tale of the Jersey Devil was on everyone's lips. Some claimed it was a punishment from God for Mother Leeds' hubris in bearing so many children. Others whispered of witchcraft and dark pacts with Satan himself. In the days that followed, sightings of the creature began to pour in from all corners of the Pinelands. Farmers reported livestock found dead, their bodies mangled and drained of blood. Children whispered of a winged beast with glowing red eyes peering through their bedroom windows at night. Once peaceful village was gripped by fear and suspicion. Mother Leeds, meanwhile, retreating into a deep melancholy. She barely spoke, spending her days staring out of the window, as if searching for a glimpse of her lost child. Her other children, sensing the change in their mother, grew quiet and withdrawn. As weeks turned to months, the sightings became less frequent, but the legend of the Jersey Devil continued to grow. Hunters and trackers ventured into the pine barrens, hoping to catch or kill the creature, but none returned with proof of its existence. One crispy autumn evening, as Mother Leeds sat in her rocking chair by the hearth, a soft tapping came at the window. She looked up, her heart pounding, to see a pair of glowing red eyes peering in at her. For a moment, she froze, unable to move or breathe. Then slowly she rose and approached the window. The creature outside was unmistakably the one she had birthed that fateful night. Its grotesque features were etched in her memory. Yet now she saw something else in his eyes, a flicker of recognition, perhaps even longing. Mother Leeds reached out a trembling hand and placed it against the glass. "My child," she whispered, tears welling in her eyes. The creature did not enter, but remained perched on the sill, its tail switching back and forth like a cat's. Mother Leeds found herself speaking softly to it, as she had done with all her newborns. She told it of its siblings, of the village, of the life it might have had. The creature listened, its red eyes never leaving her face. As dawn approached, the creature spread its leathery wings and prepared to take flight. Mother Leeds felt a pang in her heart, knowing this might be the last time she saw her 13th child. But before it left, the Jersey Devil reached out a clawed hand and gently touched the window pane, where her hand still rested. In that moment, Mother Leeds understood. This was no demon or punishment, but a child of the wilderness, born of rewards and the wild magic of the Pine Barrens. It would never be the baby she had expected, but it was hers nonetheless. From that day forward, Mother Leeds was a changed woman. The melancholy that she had gripped her for months lifted, replaced by a sense of purpose. She began to venture into the woods alone, carrying baskets of food and warm blankets. The villagers whispered that she had gone mad with grief, but Mother Leeds paid them no mind. One day in her old age, she went into the Pine Barrens and was never to be seen again. Years passed, and the legend of the Jersey Devil grew. Sightings continued, but now they were accompanied by tales of mysterious aid given to lost travelers and injured animals in the Pine Barrens. Some spoke of a cloaked figure seen walking alongside the winged creature, tending to its needs and guiding it away from human settlements. As decades turned to centuries, the Jersey Devil became more myth than reality. But still, on dark nights when the wind whispers through the pines, locals swear they can hear the beating of leathery wings and catch glimpses of glowing red eyes in the shadows. And sometimes, if one ventures deep enough into the heart of the Pine Barrens, they might stumble upon a small hidden clearing. There, nestled among ancient trees, stands a weathered cabin, its windows glowing with a warm light. Those brave enough to approach claim to have seen two figures through the glass, one tall and cloaked, the other winged and horned, sitting together by the fire as if sharing a quiet evening at home. The locals have learned to leave this place undisturbed, understanding that some bonds transcend the boundaries of the natural world. They say that Mother Leeds found a way to love and nurture even the most unexpected of children, and in doing so, tamed a legend. As for the Jersey Devil itself, sightings have become increasingly rare over the years, Some believe it has retreated deeper into the wilderness, while others insist it still watches over the Pinelands and all over the area of New Jersey, a guardian spirit of sorts, but all agree that its nature has changed, no longer a creature of terror and destruction, but a mysterious protector of the forest and its inhabitants. The legend of the Jersey Devil has become intertwined with the very fabric of the Pinelands, a cautionary tale and a source of pride for locals. Tourist shops sell plush toys and t-shirts bearing its likeness, while amateur cryptozoologists continue to scour the woods for evidence of its existence. But for those who know the true story passed down through the generations of the Lee's family, the Jersey Devil represents something far more profound. It is a testament to the power of a mother's love, capable of transcending even the most horrific of circumstances. So be careful if you go outside, and if you hear any flapping noises or screeching in the sky, for you might be in for a showdown. It might become the creature's next victim. So, if you ever live or ever visit New Jersey, I'd be very careful and listen with your ears open, because you may never know if you will stumble upon New Jersey's most dangerous and most famous flying creature, known as the Jersey Devil.